Welcome back to another episode of This Guy in the Garage Does Some Stuff with His Things. So I did a community tab poll and it was 58% finish fuel system, 42% do the 4L80 swap. So both of those decisions I was kind of thinking, well, I don't really have a turbo, so it'd be nice to just do the 80E swap right away and then save for a turbo and eventually buy one. So I was cruising Facebook and then a local guy was selling a GT45 really cheap. And he used them for mock-up and then ended up going with a different turbo. So they're brand new. What? Yeah. And you can see I got one sitting here ready to go on. So I'm going to start to swap out this one. This one's bad. I'm going to swap that out, put that thing on, get that working, then do the fuel system. So we can actually test the turbo. That'll be fun. Because before it was only making like 4 pounds, and I know this turbo is okay. Should be fun. We'll do the fuel system, and then hopefully by the end of the week be able to make some pulls, make some boost. Now that we got the Terminator on there, it should be pretty cool. And I got both of them for less than the cost of a single one new. So they're both brand new, but he sold them to me really cheap. So they were both cheaper than buying a new single one. So that's awesome. Downside to the GT45s is they have a weird like 3¼ inch downpipe V-band, and this is just a 3-inch. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to make that work. I'll probably just use this same V-band, see how it works, maybe add some material or something. I don't want to have to pull a bunch of stuff apart and do a bunch of welding just for this. So we'll see what we can do. Okay, like I said, I don't want to modify the downpipe at all, so I have an idea. So here's a 3-inch V-band, and you can see that there's quite a bit of room in there. So what I want to do, this is like a 3¼ V-band or whatever. So this one actually works and fits on the big side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these little brackets for the turbo and I'm going to stuff it inside here. So basically like that. And I'll be able to clamp this tight, and then it actually doesn't move around. And there's no gap. So I'm going to try it like that. I'll probably put some red RTV on it and just make sure it doesn't move around. And this will actually serve another purpose because this doesn't come up all the way. So it might work pretty good, which means it's probably not going to work. Okay, so I got the turbo all on there now. I do got to figure out how I'm going to do the cold side. I have a boot for it. I just got to hook it up, but it's getting kind of late. I was just going to go drive it, but I didn't hook that up yet. I did hook up my 3-bar map sensor again. I was just running it before on the 1-bar after I did this harness. So again, I didn't want to cut the Holly harness, so I ended up just getting this adapter. So I set it up as 1-bar first, and then now I got the 3-bar hooked up. I got to put the 3-bar tune in there, and that idea, it did actually kind of work here. So we'll try it out. It's only temporary. So obviously this isn't ideal, but it really did suck when I broke that turbo. I wasn't planning on that at all. This is just going to be temporary. I do like the size though on it because I'll be able to put a big turbo on it later. That's kind of my plan, is to do like a 88-103 or something like that. Big turbo, big single, and the frame size on this thing is pretty big. So I think we got a good chance of it fitting with being able to reuse most of the hot side. I'll have to change a downpipe, but that's expected. So for 60 bucks, I can't really complain about it, and that'll give me time to test the fuel system and at least make a little bit of boost with this thing, because we haven't yet. 4 pounds. All right, so I got the 3-bar file loaded. Upload to ECU. Don't have to wait 2.5 minutes. Awesome. Gonna want a TPS reset. No. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Struggled so much. Brand new tune, new map, new fuel, new scaling, everything. So rough. 14.4, 14.3. Just struggle so much. So I'm gonna get on a laptop, I'll load the 3-bar tune in there, and that'll be it for this video, and then I'll go in and edit it. But I'll probably take it out tomorrow and drive it, and then we'll start on the fuel system. So tomorrow is Thursday. By the time you see this video, it'll be Thursday, and then I have the weekend off, so I should be able to hopefully get the fuel system done if I have all the parts. I think I got all the parts. I'd like to get the fuel system done by the end of the weekend. The weekend might seem kind of like a long time to do the fuel system. It shouldn't really take that long, but I have some interesting ideas that I want to try and kind of want to take my time on it. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.